some peppermint.
That's wonderful.
Basil.
Well,
Cheers.
so Hiawatha's the only one we're waiting for, is that correct?
Hazel.
And Hazel, okay, awesome. And everybody get a sheet then, did they, right?
Thank you.
Yep, you're welcome.
Okay.
There you go. Well, while I'm waiting for the other two, how about we start off by introducing yourselves and sharing whether you use the Young Living essential oils and if you've been here before and what's your occupation.
Okay, well, my name is Mike.
Mike?
I said I have some of the oil at home. I don't even remember when I bought it.
Okay.
But I used it a few weeks ago. I put some on mine, and it felt good. It smelled good.
That's what I was
I'm not
telling
sure
you.
what it did.
That's
Oh.
only
Yeah,
thing that
like
I've
a
known oil to be
perfect.
used for.
Right.
It's,
Yeah.
you know, on your skin for perfume.
Yes, exactly.
Would
So-
you use it for aches or pains?
For discomfort, yes, you can definitely do
I had
that.
a hard time finding this orange oil.
Yeah, of course you might want
I
that.
came across the lemon,
Uh-huh.
and you know the lemon is good for high blood pressure.
Okay. Right.
Hiawatha is good for the system to help calm you down, is what that's
The
called.
calm.
To calm your system down.
Oh, well, let's all take a
And so, there you go.
Now, let's
So
use-
Mike, what do you do?
What?
What do you do?
Your profession.
I'm retired.
You're retired, I like
I
that.
was a police officer.
A police officer,
Yeah.
awesome. Well, welcome. So is this your first essential oil class?
Oh, sorry.
It's your first class?
Thank you. What?
Is this your first class?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I don't know anything about it.
Wonderful.
I
Well,
found
welcome,
that thing
Mike.
in my house.
You
I
don't
bought
know
it
nothing
at some time.
Woo!
I don't even know.
Well, God bless. We're here.
Yeah.
And I remember meeting this beautiful
Oh, wait, let
lady.
me explain something. You never touch the oil with your hand. You always drop it into the center of your hand
Yeah.
and do 3 things.
Uh-huh.
Then,
Okay.
Yes.
No.
So what am I gonna do with this when I put it on my finger?
Okay, no.
Uh-uh.
Okay, I'm gonna do the first teaching before
Yeah.
I even start the class.
So we started
This is
already.
how, when you open up your essential oil bottle, when you go to take it out, you do a drop in your hand.
Okay.
Yeah.
You don't touch the rim because
Okay.
then you send your frequency to the bottle
Oh.
Okay.
instead of letting that. So whoever just touched the rim,
Uh-huh.
your frequency is now on the bottle.
Okay.
Okay.
So whatever I put, it's your frequency.
Okay.
Okay.
That's why I'm saying that. So good call, Hiawatha. We're gonna do a lot of
So
education
what am I
there.
gonna do?
Drop it in the palm.
Yeah,
Okay,
just drop
and
it.
then
And rub
what?
it around.
And then you're gonna circle it 3 times
Yeah,
clockwise
3 times
on your
clockwise.
hand to activate it.
Okay.
Yep, just 3 times, and then you
Smell
inhale 3 times.
Oh, okay, like that.
Ah,
I just put it
yes.
in my nose.
Right.
So now that we got the inhalation of the wonderful orange essential oil in our bodies, and that is one of the ways we use essential oils. So there you go.
Okay.
So feel free to read
Oh, Charlene.
Charlene.
And this is my first class.
Oh,
in
welcome.
essential oils, and I'm retired RN.
All right, awesome. And you say you use essential oil, just put it on your body,
Yeah.
a little bit here and
Body.
there. Okay, awesome.
What do I'm sorry to interrupt.
That's
What do
all
I do with that breast? Nothing.
Just, that's all.
That's it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And since it's on your hands,
Okay.
Mike, since it's already on your hands, yeah, you
Oh,
just
okay,
rub
yeah.
it through just wherever.
All right.
Sometimes we like to have energy flow, so we just bring it through our whole body and just let it be. Joy Malone taught me this one. I love it.
Oh,
Really helped me just get, just
Okay.
bring it into your aura. Just, okay. Go ahead,
Okay, my name is Calvin.
Calvin.
I'm from Gary, Indiana,
Gary, Indiana.
and
Oh, pleasure.
I work as a counselor for
Awesome.
kids with the emotional and behavior disorders.
All right.
Mhm.
So this
They
is gonna
need
really
some
help them.
oils, don't they?
They all do.
Yeah, yeah, they do.
My brother can't get the oils for
They
them.
need to be bathed in it.
Amen.
Mhm.
My name is Jonette Mosley Willis, and this is my brother Calvin Mosley, and that's my mom Hazel Mosley. And we're all from Gary, Indiana,
Awesome.
and we all,
You're welcome.
I have been introduced to the essential oils through a CHI person.
Oh, wonderful.
She sells the doTERRA
Okay.
essential oils, and she has been educating me. So far, I've used the peppermint. I was told that was good for pain, and I also love the lavender. The smell is very soothing for me.
Right.
So I only use those two, but I have the whole set, and I have. They told me I can even use it as get a room diffuser and let it send up to the house or the room.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's always the best start.
Have
I
we
was
got a
gonna-
diffuser?
I was going to plug it in, but there was no outlets back here
But you know,
that I could
oh,
find.
But
So-
there's always
one-
also
one there.
always plugged in.
Hmm.
There's one right there.
Well, it's just not plugged in. I didn't know where the outlet is to get it going and
No, I
stuff.
think this one's
So
right.
don't worry about it right
Oh,
now. We'll
okay.
just
Do we
continue.
need more light?
I don't know. Do we?
Yeah,
do
we
we
do.
need more light? Do you want to turn
Just
it?
turn it over by the wall. I think.
Okay.
Okay.
Ah,
Yes.
there we go. All right.
Yeah.
All right, Hiawatha, go ahead.
My name is Hiawatha Cromer, and I like to be known as Helpful Hiawatha. I like to introduce people to a healthy lifestyle and encourage them to make healthy lifestyle choices. That's really my goal in life, is just to try to encourage people to take responsibility for their health and
Right.
stop blaming everybody else, for their problems. They are responsible.
Right.
Own happiness, and you can have happiness by helping other people. That's one of the main ways of be happy.
Amen to that. Woohoo.
So you must be happy a lot, Charlene. You're helpful to a lot of people.
That's right.
Yes, it is.
My name is Hazel Mosley. I'm from Gary, Indiana. I'm the mother of Calvin and Jonette.
That's right.
And I'm just they just introduced me to all this here products, so I'm excited because I have been eating wrong.
Well, isn't it a lifestyle choice and a journey is what I call it, of doing this for our holy temple that God gave us,
Yes.
right?
Oh,
So
Debbie, I forgot. We both, my mother and I, are retired teachers.
Oh,
Yeah.
awesome! Praise the
Oh,
Lord,
yeah, I
that's
forgot to
great.
say,
You're a
this is
retired
my
teacher
wife.
too?
Yes, that's all good. I figured that might, but yeah, bless you. Well, everybody, welcome to our Everyday Essential Oil class. I am so thankful that you guys took the time out and were able to gather, even though you didn't check the schedule. But that's all good. We're pulling it together. Well, my name is Deborah Ann Hardman. I have been with Young Living Essential Oils since August of 2008. My girlfriend Cricket and I, we set off on a journey to learn more about what the essential oils do for you. She gave me a call and she's like, hey, they got a oils of ancient scripture class in Grand Rapids. You want to go? And I'm like, I'm in. So we went there, and 3 hours later I walked away and I felt like I was floating home. I was like 11 o'clock, I got home at 1 o'clock, and I was like, I couldn't sleep because I was so excited. I got started right away. I felt the energy of what God has in store for us, and I was like, we're ready to go. So this is why I'm here sharing what I enjoy. I am a wife since February 2002 to my husband Craig. We have 2 grown kids, our daughter Bree and our son Josh. And currently, I think I'm remembering we're at 9 grandkids, almost at 10 in August. So, yeah, they just, so literally it's just, I got to adopt them into my life when I got married to my husband, and I feel very blessed.
Okay.
So that is why
What's a waif?
What's that?
What's a waif?
A what?
A waif? You said you were
A wife?
Waif?
What?
You
A
said-
wife to my husband.
Wife.
A
Oh,
wife.
you said
Wife.
wife.
Yes.
Thank you.
My wonderful husband. And we are on the road now traveling. This is our first time we literally left Michigan and have been on the road. teaching and doing this. And I also do raindrops on the road. That's what I'll be doing with Hiawatha after this. So it's all what I enjoy doing. I got incorporated with this right when I started. I was a massage therapist, and I got excited about doing that, and then I added the oils in, and then I figured out, wow, God really had a plan for me so I'm a hands-on type. Let's pray over the person, and put the oils together, and in God's grace, I just let the oils do what God has in store for them, and that's how I love serving this. So anyway, to start off with, Young Living Essential Oils has been around for quite a long time. And I think I really want to say 1985. But Gary started right out of his house. They bottled it. They did all that stuff. It's been an amazing journey. They have wonderful purpose in their life. To do so much to touch each person in their life, to have them go out and touch more people with the oils. Because I found just 1 to 2 drops of these pure essential oils, they do everything. They are now all over the globe, literally. I mean, any country you can just think about, they're all over. Their mission statement is to honor its stewardship to champion nature's living energy, essential oils, by fostering a community of healing and discovery while inspiring individuals to wellness, purpose, and abundance. And I think that is so beautiful. My other awesome thing I love about Young Living is their foundation. A couple years ago, one of the conventions, they did an opener for their foundation and what they've been doing. They were talking about how when you get started as a member, you're always going to use products and use your oils and put them on. And they have this product, they have ways to help share it. But they're out there in the communities helping, using the oils and touching those that need help. And I think that is amazing. Now, we have, and I love this, our purpose from purity is our seed to seal process. There's just, no other company has it. And I love it because the seed, we plant the seed, then we cultivate it. So as the flower is growing, they take out all the weeds that aren't needed by hand. So no chemicals are put on, which is such a blessing. Then they take and they pull the plant out, and then they distill it. And I really love how Gary has done this for over the many years. He's found and researched out every different type of plant, tree, shrub, and how to find its highest frequency, and the time of day you distill it, how long it takes to distill, all that stuff. It's a science, and he spent all that time doing the things that we don't need to do. Praise the Lord. To do that, which is awesome. And then they also go through afterwards and test to make sure that there's nothing, no traces of any chemicals whatsoever. Because they have partner farms everywhere too, which is awesome. So they have outside people testing it just to make sure, which I think is so beautiful. So, I mean, when you get that bottle, you know it's going to be pure enough to where you're not going to have to worry about it. And then they seal it to make sure it's ready for you and sent off to your house, which I think is so beautiful. So that is the seed to seal, and I think that is the most impressive thing, because I've worked and done all these other different companies, and I could tell the difference. When I got my kit, I went through, first of all, and I opened them all up, I applied it to everybody, and then I was like, boy, am I experiencing some different stuff? Is it just me, or is it what God has? I rebottled it up, and then I literally got out my old oils, and it was so weird. It was like God just changed my whole nose frequency. I could smell in the bottles the toxins. And I was like, what in the world is this? I decided not to clean out the bottles. I just threw them out, because once you smell the best, you don't want to go back. Just like eating your good organic food.
Right.
So they're global farms everywhere.
Where are those
What's that?
Where are those farms located?
Oh my gosh. Okay. Good question.
I know they have some in France.
Yep,
Oh.
we have, if I can, Sonalia La Rotana, France. That's that
Oh,
one.
okay.
So, yeah, their farms are all over the world. We got
Okay.
Naples, Idaho, Tooele, Utah, St. Mary's. I got to go on that on our silver retreat. That was fun. Once you hit levels, you get to go on these places. The Northern Light Farm is in Canada.
Okay.
And then we got one in Hawaii, so we got them all over.
Mm.
And when you become a member, you get a catalog, and it will have all this information in there. So, like what I'm doing with you today in a group, you can do one-on-one with a family or friend, literally, and that's why I travel and do this, individually and together. So, yeah, we got farms all over the place, and I know they're still finding them because, as I've learned, Gary finds new plants, which obviously if you don't have a farm nearby, then you're going to have to build a distillery and a plant there, so when they pull up and have to harvest it, they can do it right on site, which I love. And he does go around and make sure that everything is up to standards. That's why he's flying all over the place. He keeps busy. I'm glad Mary decided to be the CEO. She took over. Yes. It was a good thing. So they're literally everywhere. So they're still adding new farms, different places. So yes.
No.
Yes.
Yeah, obviously everybody here knows more about all this because they're talking about where it comes from and the qualities and all that.
Yes.
But I have absolutely no information about it. And I would want to know a basic reason why I would want oils in my life. If you
Oils?
could say- yeah,
Okay.
I mean, the essential oils in my life.
Right.
Because I know nothing about it.
Okay.
And you're way above my head
Well,
right now.
let me put you this
Okay.
way. You're here to get cleansed, right? Are you a
Yeah.
raw foodist, or you just eat really good, trying to take care
No,
of your health?
I'm trying to turn my life
Okay,
that
good.
direction.
Good point. So when you go to a farm market and you see carrots and you see broccoli and you see peppermint, cilantro, different plants of different sorts,
Yeah.
right? We take those plants and we extract the lifeblood out of the plants.
Okay.
So that way it's bottled up for you to always use.
Okay.
So in case when we're doing our food prepping for our raw food holics and stuff, we can actually use our vitality oils to put into the food. So instead, if I don't have my basil or if I don't have my oregano, I can take my Young Living oil and put it in there. Does that
right
make
in the
sense?
food to be
Yes,
eaten.
so we
Oh,
can
I see.
ingest them.
Okay, well, how does it get? I'm looking at this diffuser. I think you call it.
That's
right?
the inhalation. You can
For
put
inhalation.
oils. You're way a step ahead of me,
Oh,
sir.
okay,
Mike,
right.
I love your questions. You're doing
Right.
great. So
Because I'm just trying to get.
I
a
know,
why
and
would
that's
I be
wonderful.
interested?
I
Right.
love it.
Yeah. But we're
You're
talking
doing
about where
great.
they're grown and all.
So
the
I guess
qualities.
once I'm done with the class, if I haven't answered your question,
Yeah. Okay.
then I will be happy to. How's
Okay.
that sound? Because you're doing wonderful. I love
Okay.
it. He's ready. All right. So, how to use essential oils? Aromatically with the diffuser or putting on your hand. You can also do it topically like we did on our hands and place it. And you can also do it internally just like I talked about in our food. And a lot of times internally we also take capsules. And if there's certain, like when you do a Zytoscan or Itovi, you can actually take the oils that your body is in need of that time and place these oil drops in the bottle with the V6 carrier oil and take them internally.
Okay. So that diffuser is to put it on my hands.
No,
This diffuser is to
aroma.
put it into
Yeah,
the
to
air.
put it in
Yes,
the air. Oh,
exactly.
okay, that's
There,
all right.
Yes,
Okay.
but you can also put it on your hands and smell it too.
Oh, okay.
I love it.
Okay.
Great
And you
question.
know what, diffusing, just like people who have mold problems or, different kind of problems in their home, odors or so forth. In some cases, insects, you
Oh,
can
yeah.
just diffuse and get rid of the mold, like in the
Yes.
basement.
Okay. Yeah.
Right.
My daughter
Yes.
needs that.
Well, and like a lot of times, because when you get your kit, we're always talking about you're going to get a choice on 3 different diffusers in your kit.
Yeah.
And we always say we need more than one diffuser because one you're going to need in your bathroom as a purification for your aftermath, or you got to do a poo spray. And the other one is definitely in the basement to get the thieves oil going to knock out any unwanted bugs of any
Okay.
sorts.
Okay.
Bugs. When you say bugs, you mean real bugs? Like
Outside annoyances, anything that wants to come into your house, it will knock it out. It doesn't want to enter into your home, which is a
actually
good thing.
insects.
Yeah, variety of
Yeah,
sorts.
right.
Yes,
Okay.
of all sorts. So,
What about ants?
all sorts, all little creepy crawlies.
It won't, my cat won't be a problem with it.
No, cats and dogs, animals, they love the oils. When I go over and do treatments and stuff, they're always rubbing on my kits and everything. They do too. It's funny. So, anyway, so now on to learning about each. When you get started and become a member, you get the Everyday Oil Kit. And where did I put the darn sheet here? So in this kit, it comes with all this. Now, what's really cool is when you get it, first of all, this is down at the bottom and this is on top. So a lot of people forget to lift up the lid to see all the goodies inside that they got. There's a whole bunch of other goodies that you receive. A couple of Ninja Red packets, which is the whole body nutrients. And then also little sample packets of the everyday oils that you can share with other people, plus little sample bottles that you can hand out to your family and friends that are going through stuff. So, anyway, with this, they have a whole bunch of goodies in here that you can look through and learn about. So, the Stress Away is one of my favorite oils that I've enjoyed. They added this to our Everyday Oil Kit. And so what I'm going to have you do, instead of just taking a drop, I'm going to just have you smell it for now. Just,
Is it on here?
what's that?
No.
Oh, it's not.
Yes, it is.
It is.
It is.
It's
Where?
Oh, yes, it is. Right
Yeah.
Don't touch
At the
it.
bottom.
Down
At the bottom.
Away.
Yes.
At the bottom.
So Stress Away is our first blend that combines
Looks like
pure,
vanilla.
authentic
Okay.
lime vanilla essential oil. Stress Away is also included in our copiava lavender and is inviting to a relaxing atmosphere in your home. We also have it as a roll-on, and it has a copiava, lime, cedarwood, vanilla, ocotea, and lavender. This one you diffuse in the diffuser, also apply topically. So since they have a roll-on also with those, I love the fact that I drive around, and I don't know about any of you, nobody experiences road rage or deals with people on the road, do they? This little bottle takes care of a lot of that when you're off traveling. There's times where I've had to hand that to my husband and said, Craig, just take the darn bottle, you need it. Or else, or else you can actually take, if you don't have the traveling diffusers in your vehicle, you can take a cotton ball and stick it. I always take in the oil and putting it on there and then stick it in the vent. But if you stick it on the vent, it'll eat away at the plastic, so don't do that. So just so you know. Hiawatha, have you
Eat away at the
experienced,
plastic.
what's that?
You said the oil will eat away at the plastic.
Yeah. It's,
So is
it-
this good to use on your skin?
it's good to use on your skin because it's not eating away at human stuff, it's eating away at the toxins. And plastic is not God made, it's human made, so it eats away at the chemicals. So yeah, that's why we tell people never to put oils in a plastic container, period.
Oh.
Okay.
Yes.
That's
Makes
interesting.
sense.
Yeah. So Hiawatha, have you have any wonderful experiences with the Stress Away yourself?
No, do you know what? This is new to me.
Oh, good.
Yeah, in fact, I need some stress away, and I was thinking about Minnie. I said, I gotta get some. I gotta give Minnie some stress away.
Right, right.
Yeah.
Now, lavender essential oil is the mother of all essential oils. Lavender can be used for just about everything you can think of in your life. I'm just saying. I keep it in my kitchen because of all the temporary boo-boos I do to myself and continuously throughout the day. That will help me, but you can also use it to calm yourself down at night, just to relax, diffuse it so you can calm the little kitties down, anything like that. We've done that before. Spraying it on your pillow to just have them have a good relaxation night.
I'm familiar with this.
Yeah.
One. I use this one all the time.
There you go. Awesome.
I love that.
Oh boy.
I love the color too.
Are we
use
gonna
lavender
smell the
with it
frankincense?
every night.
There you go. That's
Frankincense.
wonderful.
The frankincense.
Do you have that?
So then we have the peppermint vitality oil. And I honestly did not have my vitality oil with me because I use it in my kitchen or with me all the time. So I'm like, well, I'm going to have to replace this. But peppermint is the father of all essential oils. So you have the marriage, the father and the mother. So you're always, whenever you're traveling, always in doubt, use your lavender and your peppermint. You can do a drop in your hot water for the vitality oil, for the internal use. There's so many different variations.
Now, I use that for energy.
Yes.
It's like if I go someplace and I feel tired, I just
got
put
this
a
at
drop
home.
right here, put it like here and smell it. And it just energizes me.
Right.
And especially when you go someplace where it's boring. And we're talking negative stuff.
I forgot to go over the things that they share about with the lavender. The benefits are it's just a sweet floral smell, and you could put it in spray bottles and stuff and spray it around your house, which I think is awesome. But with the
But the spray
peppermint,
bottle would have to be glass.
right?
Yes.
Exactly.
Yeah, I buy a glass spray bottle off
Yes.
Amazon.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Exactly. You're.
Sure.
I'm glad you caught on really quick on that one.
Yeah,
Give
I
this
saw that.
woman a 5 stars for that.
Yeah, that's
Awesome. So the peppermint is so many different variations because of what it can do for you and your health. And Mike, you said that you have peppermint, right?
Yeah, I had some peppermint. I can't even remember where I bought it from, but I smelled it, and I just put a little bit over there. It was just a pleasant
Awesome.
smell.
Good.
Yeah.
And so you can also put in a glass of water for a peppermint tea type thing, or you could put it in your meals or in a capsule and take it internally. So that's obviously for
Yeah,
the
let me tell you
vitality.
what happened with a girlfriend of mine. She woke up one morning, she had a terrible headache. And I didn't know, and she said, how did my headache so badly? I said, oh my gosh. So I called a girlfriend of mine who was an herbalist. I said, what can I give her for a headache? She said, peppermint. I said, we don't have no peppermint, but I said, I do have oil of peppermint. So I had this oil of peppermint, and I put 1 drop of peppermint oil in a cup of water for her. Then I said, look, just to be on the safe side, put a little bit here and a little bit here.
I know.
And then she said, in a few minutes, she came out of her room and she said, how about what was that stuff that you gave me? Do you know I don't have a headache anymore?
Praise the Lord.
That was
Wow.
peppermint, you said?
Peppermint.
Mm.
Wow.
It's like I said, it's all uses.
Yeah.
You just, and you know, one of the greatest things that I learned over these years of going to convention and going to different classes and learning about stuff is whatever is going on in your life at that moment, if you only have one oil on you, you pray over it and God will change the frequency to the oil. So when you apply it, it's going to do what it's supposed to do, which I think is so beautiful. So you don't have to carry around a suitcase full, even though I do, a variety of oils, but you can have just your everyday oil kit always on you and doing something for other people or for yourself. Now we have the frankincense essential oil.
That's in the
That's
Bible.
about.
Yeah.
Yes. It has an earthly balsamic aroma that is highly revered as an ability to increase feelings of spirituality. Known for the broad range of usage, frankincense also features promoting your Young Living skincare products. So we have it in the skincare products too. And you can diffuse it while you're doing your prayer, your yoga, meditation, and deep spiritual connection. I think it's the most amazing. So I say peppermint, frankincense, and lavender. That's just my go-tos that I've always heard of. And this does everything. So does anyone do you use the frankincense? Anything particular?
And let me tell you, I went to a friend's house, and there was a gentleman who came in, and he liked to talk a lot of times. And so he said, "Oh, I like to talk with anybody who would listen to me, because most of my friends don't want to listen to me." He said, "But listen, I'm a cancer survivor." And he said, "I attribute it to frankincense." He said, "In addition to have a healthy diet, which I always had," he said, "I started using frankincense just by putting a drop of frankincense on the cancerous growth 3 times a day, and he took it internally in that capsule."
So basically, the frankincense helps for the immune system support, is what that's
immune
called.
system, I
Support.
see.
Yes, it supports your immune system.
Okay.
That's what that is.
So
Yeah.
that particular oil is the best for the helping immune
I
system?
said, you want to
Yes.
Okay.
It's all good.
You know, that's the one that's mentioned in the Bible, you know.
Amen. That's right.
What's the name of the oil that the lady used to rub Jesus' feet?
Spikenard.
Yep.
How do you spell that?
S-P-I-K-E-N-A-R-D.
what?
S-P-I-K-E-N-A-R-D.
I-K N-A-R-D.
Yep.
Okay, you don't use that, do you? I mean, you don't have that, do you?
I don't have that on me, no.
Okay.
I
Oh,
was
but
just
you do
thinking
have
about that. Do I have it in my tub of stuff?
You don't have it with you, but you do have it. I
Yes.
mean, the company does. Yeah.
Yes, exactly. We have, actually, it's called the 12 Oils of Ancient Scripture.
Okay.
So I believe that one's in there, that I
think so.
remember, yeah. So, great questions. Boy, oh boy. Didn't know you had alert morning group here. That's wonderful. I love it. So, we also now have a Copiaba Vitality Oil. This one's unlike any other essential oil. You apply it topically from the tree rather than distilled. Copiaba has a pleasant, complex taste to it. So I don't really taste it too much. I don't try to. And you can take it internally. Now, I don't have the Vitality one. I only have the aromatic one, only because I literally use this all the time. I put frankincense, copiaba, and Idaho balsam fir all together into a capsule, and it helps with my overall body health and any flare-ups I might have through working out and stuff. It takes care of things like that. So
Okay, give me that formula again.
it's equal parts of frankincense,
Frankincense,
copiaba,
Copiaba,
and Idaho balsam
and
fir.
Idaho balsam fir.
Yeah.
Mhm.
When I was at convention and they had that come out, and they were talking about how it helps with the joint health and making you feel better, and I was having some irritation in areas. I applied it to the areas, and I swear I was just like the person lapping it all up into a bowl. And I gotta tell you, I felt great the whole time at convention using that. So I'm thankful they put it in the everyday oil kit, because you can use it all the time.
Coca-Cola. I still smell Coca-Cola.
How in the world? Well, never mind. I won't even have to try.
I get too many scents going on.
Right, right? Hey, imagine being in a class where we were doing all the oils of the Bible on our feet and different body parts, and you don't know what smell from what. And she's like, by the time you guys are done, you're going to have not much on clothing. I had my socks, my shoes off, my different spots to smell. It was so funny.
As long as it smells good.
Right? Alrighty. Our next one is very well known as our lemon essential oil.
Okay.
Now, just like Mike was asking about, like, using essential oils, what's the benefit? Well, instead of having to go get an organic lemon from the food market or what have you, you just take a drop of this, or if the recipe calls for a very small amount, you take a toothpick and you put it in the center part of here. Now, the reason why I'm saying this is because this is an alternate way to use your oil. When you're doing like a meal and stuff, and you don't want to use a lot of it, just that calls for a tiny part. The inside part of this is where the air flows in. So the outside has holes around the outside of it, and that's where the oil flows out. So as you turn it, you get to see the air goes in and the oil comes out of the little spots. So what's really cool is you can take the toothpick, you take it down into the bottle, and then you can stir it around in the liquid to give it the. So if you don't want anything too strong, then you don't have to do it that way. No problem. So that's one of my.
That one is supposed to be good for high blood pressure.
Lemon.
Yeah, it's for the healthy support of your system. Yes, exactly. So you can do it internally also with the vitality oil. One of the
immune
great,
system.
yeah,
Okay.
zesty taste to add to flavoring of different stuff. Plus, it's also in the Ninja Red beverage. So when you become a member and you get the kit, you're going to get the little Ninja Red packets. And what I love about those, it has the orange and the lemon essential oils in there. So they're going in and being little Pac-Mans to all the little nasty boogers in your body, just eating up all the little stuff. So making you feel better. That's what I call it. Was that a good visualization?
Regarding this lemon oil, you could put a little bit in your water.
Yes.
When you want to get
Yes.
ready to drink it.
Those are one of the things we talk about with all of our citrus oils that we have, which is all the vitality line.
Refreshing in
You
water.
could take it,
Good
put in a glass jar of water, and you could put the oils in there. Now, what I really think is awesome about that is not only when you're putting that in there, like if you are in an area that doesn't have very good clean water, friends have shared with me that within I would say 20-minute period of time of putting it in there, the oils are going in and taking care of any issues in the water, if it's not a pure osmosis, impurities. So that way, after a good 20 minutes, you can drink it and knowing that it's nice and refreshing, not filled with anything that you don't know. Because naked eye, we can't see everything, so. But there's that one. Oh, then, my favorite one. I don't even think I need to read the thing over this, but I will anyway. The Thieves Vitality Essential Oil has inspired by the legend of 4 15th century thieves in France who formulated an aromatic blend composed of cloves, rosemary, and other botanicals. Taken internally can support a healthy immune system, just like the other oils. It has cloves, cinnamon bark, rosemary, lemon, and eucalyptus radiata. So, I love this for everything. We have a whole thieves line. So even when you're getting your membership kit and you're getting your everyday oils, when you start doing what we call our Central Rewards monthly shipments, like you're getting your health products, they have a wonderful thieves line that you can purchase for your whole house. So you can have a whole house cleaned with your...
A feed line, you said?
Thieves. Yeah, that thieves oil.
Yeah.
It has a household cleaning set that you can...
I'm kind of...
That's okay.
What? Okay, we have a pretty good sized house.
Yes.
And so you're saying this would have... this device or whatever...
These product line, it's a
product line.
Oh,
Yep.
I see. I see.
Yep,
You're
that's
talking
all
about-
good.
right.
Great question. See,
Yeah.
this is our thieves product line.
Oh, okay,
They
I
got a
see.
lot of
Yes,
different
so
I
they
see.
have a lot of variety that you can get.
Oh, I see. I
Yes.
see.
Because you know, most of the stuff that we use in our homes are full of
Toxic.
toxicity.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Absolutely.
don't spray stuff.
Yeah.
I spray anything but water.
Mm-hmm.
And don't be buying these things that you plug in with all these scents and
Oh
stuff.
no, never.
I can't
No.
walk into homes
Yeah.
anymore with
Yeah.
that.
Isn't that? It makes
I
you
literally,
sick.
Or Glade.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Some people stick those or
Yeah.
spray those things in the bathrooms, and I'm like, I gotta all like hold my breath just to go
Yeah.
in and come out and put my thieves on.
Plus, they're dangerous.
They're
electric.
very
Yes.
Yeah.
It
They'll
is.
start a fire.
Yeah.
They'll plug
One
in.
lady had to go to the hospital. She had to be rushed to emergency. She had one in every room.
No
She
Oh,
didn't
boy.
know.
No, you
She
don't
didn't
know.
know what.
I think that's spraying out there.
creating
You don't
a
even know
problem
what
for
it
her.
is.
Wow.
She had to go to emergency. They said we can't find what's wrong with you. And then she remembered she had just purchased all these things. And she got them out of her house, and she never had any more problems.
Praise God. Isn't that awesome? Woo! The power of God. I love it.
That's serious stuff.
That's a shame.
Uh-huh. So Panaway oil is one of the well-known oils in our everyday oil kit, and I love it because the blend of wintergreen, helichrysum, clove, and peppermint is a great use for any physical activity. So if you're not working out, if you're just working around the house or gardening or doing anything in general, this stuff is like I call it my happy oil on my body.
What's the name of that one?
Panaway.
It's called Panaway.
Oh, Pan away. I
Pan
thought
away.
it was pain away. Okay.
Yep.
You see it? It's right up on the thieves.
It
Yeah,
has
I see.
wintergreen, peppermint, helichrysum, and cloves.
Yes. And it's interesting. So we've done a couple of health experiments, and we've been around different places sharing the oils with people in general. And I have seen people who've had issues throughout different areas of their body that has been some discomfort in their body. So I told them to do, because if they were fully dressed, they weren't going to be able to apply it on topically to the spot. I said, just put it on your neck. Just put a drop or two on your neck. They did, and within 20 to 30 minutes, they were like, well, what was the problem? I don't know. So there you go. So it really goes in and does what it's supposed to do. Anywhere, and trust me, I've done it many times.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask you. What was your experience with the oils that you feel like had the most profound effect on people?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I
Good
know the
question.
raindrop kit, because I've been doing it for so long, has taken people's health 180. Like when Hiawatha, because she does everything with the raw food group and stuff, you're here internally cleansing and stuff, which means your body is trying to get rid of anything you've put in chemically that you shouldn't have, or what's been put in food that shouldn't have been in there. So doing that internally, and then doing the oils externally on the bottom of your feet and on your back, the raindrop oils help cleanse you emotionally, physically, and spiritually.
Okay.
So, and I always tell people, especially when you're doing classes like this, that when you get your everyday oil kit, because not everybody's going to go out and buy a raindrop kit, but when you get started and you get your everyday oil kit, apply it to the bottom of your feet every night, right before bed. Because just putting it on your feet every night is going to help your body.
You're gonna tell us what a raindrop kit is.
I will.
Okay.
God bless you. Thank you. I love it. Yeah, because normally a lot of people who talk and do all these things
Yeah.
aren't raindrop people, and I am.
Yeah.
So you got
Okay.
the both of two worlds. That is a separate kit that you can get, and I always encourage people, once you get started as a member, on your essential reward monthly thing, is to put that on there. And I'm gonna look for it here, see a picture of it. Oops. There you go. There you go.
You want some of that pan away. You like that? I guess that.
So I will answer that question after we're done, Mike. If I don't, holler at me.
Okay.
So I'll finish these up. Okay. Oh, I did not pull out my RC, but I do have my purification. RC itself is It has eucalyptus and it has a great eucalyptus globus, eucalyptus radiata, and eucalyptus citrodora, and myrtle, black spruce, peppermint, pine, lavender, marjoram, and cypress. I call it my healthy respiratory system oil. When I'm in need of stuff on my chest or in my back, and I need to get a good inhalation of breath in, I use my RC.
Oh, you don't have that one.
I don't have that on me, no.
Okay.
I didn't bring it. It's amazing because you'll get your regular kit and then you get one extra one, and I just never know which one extra. And some of these are just extra ones, but I do know purification's always there. So that's why we wanted to discuss every one of these. So purification neutralizes the odors and enhances the air in your home with a crisp, refreshing aroma of purification. When diffused, purification helps purify and cleanse the air from stubborn, lingering odors. This uplifting blend is also excellent for a choice of moisturizing dry skin. Lemongrass, rosemary, Melaleuca alternatifolia, myrtle, citronella, and lavandin. And that's why I was talking about the 2 diffusers, one in the bathroom for the purification oil. And it's also helps with outside annoyances too.
What you mean?
When you're sitting outside and you're getting little pests are flying around you,
Okay.
I just diffuse it or apply it.
Oh,
Yep.
okay. Even mosquitoes.
Outside annoyances, anything
okay.
that annoys you.
I have a question.
Yes.
You said that it moisturizes dry skin.
Yes,
Do you actually put it in your palms and just put it on your skin?
sure, why not?
Mhm.
Any of
Remember,
these
it
oils can be
says
applied
does not
topically.
have to. It says dilution not required.
Yeah, so you can do it neat.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
So great question. Love it.
Can
Hi.
you, oh,
Go ahead.
can you make or do you sell some type of inhaler? Remember the old-fashioned inhalers you used to get?
Right.
Vicks.
There is, what is that thing called? It's a wick one. Stacy Kimbrell sells it, the Flint one. But it's, you get online and it's this little wick thing, and you put the oil on it and shove it up and you twist it, and you can literally inhale the oil straight into your lung area.
Mhm.
Yep, so that's a natural one, but you gotta go online to get those and
Yeah.
put your oil with it and stuff. But yes,
Yeah.
that's,
That's good.
But you don't,
You don't
have
Like
that.
you.
I don't have that on me. That I will check my bag outside and see if I happen to carry one around. I used to have one because I used to have a lot of issues in my lungs
Yeah.
for my lung
Is it
support.
something that you could carry in your pocket?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
That's,
Pocket or purse, what have you. Yeah, it's very small. It's